Okay, my next guest is one of the great singers in the world. I think Frank Sinatra once said about Tony, he is the greatest singer in the world. And he was a guest, speaking of the Tonight Show, as we were tonight, was a guest of mine on the very first show we did, October 1, 1962, out of New York. And he's going to be in Denver for 10 days at the Turn of the Century Club starting this Thursday, and then he opens in Las Vegas at the Desert Inn for 2 weeks starting the 15th of May. What can I say? Mr. Tony Bennett.
Whether I'm right or whether I'm wrong, whether I find a place in this world or never belong, I've gotta be me. I've gotta be me. What else can I be but what I am? I wanna live, not merely survive. I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive. Gotta be me. I've gotta be me. This dream that I see makes me what I am. That faraway prize, that world of success is waiting for me if I heed the call. I won't settle down or settle for less, as long as there's half a chance that I can have it all. Go it alone, that's how it must be. I can't be right for somebody else if I'm not right for me. Well, I've gotta be free. Well, I've gotta be free. Daring to try to do it or die. I've gotta be me. That's Sammy Davis. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's Sammy Davis Jr.'s song, and the reason I sang that song, I thought of all the great performers that have given us great American songs, and I'd like to do a salute to those artists. I'd like to start off by singing and playing the music with Doc, the music and the songs of the king of the entertainment world, Francis Albert Sinatra. Maybe I should have saved those leftover dreams. Funny, is that rainy day. That rainy day they told me about, and I laughed at the thought that it might turn out this way. Where is that worn out wish that I threw aside after it brought my lover near? Funny how love becomes a cold, rainy day. Funny that rainy day is here. Let's keep singing, Jack. The end is near, so I face the final curtain. My friend, make it clear, I'll state my case for which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more. Much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do. I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this, I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels. Not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows. I did it my way. Right about here, I'd love to sing the song that was made famous by the one and only Nat King Cole. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They said he wandered very far, over land and sea. Little shy, sad of eye, but very wise was he. And then one day, this magic boy, he passed my way. And though he spoke of many things, fools and kings, this he said to me.
greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return.
Thank you, Matt.
That is called Artist at Work.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, man, that was a lovely touch, that last thing. That really is dramatic.
Thank you.
Super. Boy, for people who missed Nat King Cole performing, they missed something too, didn't they?
Didn't they?
We'll do this, we'll be right back. I shouldn't even hum when you're sitting here.
No, okay.
No. Should know better. No, you did my favorite song tonight, Rainy Day.
Yeah, that is a good
But I'm
song.
not even going to sing it in the shower anymore. I'm just going to put your record on and listen to it. You remember the very first show? in
Yes,
New
I
York?
do very well. It was a great, exciting night like tonight.
It was. You know, we had, I was thinking back, you were on the show with the late Joan Crawford, Rudy Valley, and Mel Brooks
Mel Brooks.
were on that very first show. Seems like a long time ago. It
Yeah,
was a
I'll
long
never
time ago, folks. Who do you dig outside of Sinatra when you sit back and listen to guys? Who'd you play?
A lot of good singers around. Joe Williams and
Oh, well, yeah.
Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, Peggy Lee.
Yeah,
A lot of goodies.
they're all sensational. You see any upcoming young singers? I mean, in the style of singers, I mean, saloon singers. I'm not talking about the rock thing as much, but...
Well, I think there's not so many new ones, but a lot of underrated singers. You know,
Yeah.
Johnny Hartman.
Yeah.
And, John Hendricks, I think, is a phenomenal, different kind of jazz.
You think it's just a
singer.
matter of like a big record or something? That's what usually does it. It
I believe so.
catapults them into the public eye. You know.
There's something that puts them in focus.
Your first big record was Rags to Riches,
Well,
right?
Because of You was the first.
Because
one,
of You, right.
Way back, 50.
Because of you,
That one.
there's a song in my heart.
Bob Anderson, right?
Bob Anderson. Do you ever get heckled in nightclubs? Singers, you know what they do? Maybe we've talked about this before. As soon as you start to sing a song that people recognize, they always applaud immediately, whether it's your hit or whether it's anybody else's hit, because I think they recognize the song. Then you will see people in nightclubs who want to sing along, especially if they know the lyrics. You know, you do All the Way.
That
you know.
actually happened to
And you'll hear
me.
people, and now the time has
Oh, that-
throwing your, you know, where they're singing with you, but just loud enough so you can hear them. Does that happen?
Well, it happened in a different way. One night, it's St. Patty's Day. I'll never
ahead.
forget it because it was at the Dunes Hotel.
Oh, that must have been fun on St. Patty's
And
Day.
I'm singing along and everybody's enjoying it, and all of a sudden, these three buddies that were hanging out with one another, this guy said, "Sing an Irish song." So I said, "Do I look Irish?" I said, I can't do that. So they kept heckling, and I did the old Milton Berle trick. I said, "Here's the microphone, you sing it." And this gentleman got up in shirt sleeves, a beautiful looking guy with black hair and blue eyes, dark blue eyes, and he sang the greatest version of "I'll Take You Home Again, Kathleen" that I've ever
Real
heard
Irish
of,
tenor
since
type?
John McCormick. I mean,
Yeah.
he tore the house. He got a full standing ovation. I felt like Don Rickles. That's
Thought you were going to pick on this poor guy?
Right.
I'll take it. And then just beautiful.
it. It was perfect. Best singer I ever heard.
He just set you up.
He set me up.
Next time you see that guy, you'll know. Don't give him the mic. That's fine. We'll take a short break. Tim Galway is with us. James Galway, so don't go away.